I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner.
Greet you in the Ram, I greet you in the words of Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be upon you. You know what, this music, we're gonna show you some images of what we're gonna be talking about. And this is a special edition of the Underground Railroad television show. And I know y'all want me to talk about Kanye West, but I don't know why the music is still up though. But you know what? Okay. I don't know, y'all might want me to talk about Kanye West. He made the statement that black people were slaves voluntarily and the earth is flat. What? I'm not gonna do that. I think I just did do it.
Yeah, you spoke on it.
Okay, so you're looking at a special edition of the Underground Railroad television show, and I have phenomenal guests. I'm gonna have them make an introduction of themselves. Brother Chico.
My name is Marari Gutierrez. It's a pleasure to be on the show and share my opinions on whatever subject matter you have.
Okay, and got Lynn Tucker of Tucker Solutions.
Yes,
man,
Tucker
he's
Solutions.
back. I got him back. You know what? Come on, introduce yourself. Come on.
Elin Tucker Solutions, Elin Tucker Issue by Issues. Glad to be here on the Underground Railroad.
When does your show come on?
Well, it actually would be on the 19th.
On the 19th?
Yeah.
What
Friday.
What time? What channel?
Same time you on.
Oh, competition.
It's gonna be a live show.
But
so tune
we
in.
Can't, but see, Lynn Tucker, we cannot leave out brother Dr. Boise Edwards.
Absolutely.
Dr. Boise Edwards trained me and Lynn Tucker.
Absolutely.
Okay, and Jose Z. Salazar, who always got on me. And I got brother David from out of California. He's coming by satellite. What's going on? That's my partner in crime. We don't commit no crime, no. Go ahead, brother. What's going on? Okay. I don't know why we don't hear him. But let me go on ahead. David, we're going to come back to you because there appear to be some technical difficulties. What we're going to do is, I got pictures that I want you to see in the A column of what we're going to be talking about, okay? And the United States is in a bad state right now. Look at the upside down flag. That is a sign of distress, okay? We in a distressful here. Look. We giving money to the Ukrainians, and we have water problems, and we have homeless. Is it justifiable for the United States of America to give money, our capital, to the Ukraine when we're suffering all type of difficulties in the United States of America?
Nah, us being the United States, we're the front runners of the world, so we got to show our lending hand to wanting to help whoever requests help, whether we agree with their politics or not. I think that's just the human nature of things to do, which is to help out if we can.
Well, so you said we should help them out and send them money, right?
I mean, if it's for their reason, because they're war-torn. Okay. So, they're being invaded by Russia for no particular reason. They just want to take over their land. I think we should help.
So what about the capital, about the infrastructure of water not being, water being tainted in certain communities? Couldn't that capital be used towards that? I got to know.
Of course. Like Flint, Michigan,
Uh-huh.
I think we should help them.
Right.
That's homegrown. So we should help within and help without.
Okay, Lynn Tucker. We the land of the free. Okay, that's what they say. Brother Lynn Tucker, I got to ask you the same thing, man. That, you know what, the United States, if I was flying the flag, it would be upside down. Okay, it shows distress. Okay, that's a symbol of distress. Is the United States in a state of, recession, in problems where you should fly that flag upside down? We got a war going on in Iraq, but we're putting those resources towards overseas and there are problems going on in the United States of America. What's going on, man? Is that justified?
Well, I mean, that's nothing new. The United States been doing this forever.
Okay.
So again, the United States is the powerhouse, the parent, so to speak. So they want to come and help other countries, which is okay. But again, you got to take care of home first. We have a lot of problems here at home, and we're going to still have those problems. So it's nothing new. I mean, it goes back to Vietnam. When President Johnson had the war on poverty, and then he was still sending troops over to Vietnam, and that vision got lost of getting poor people and distressed people out of the situation. And basically still today, we have the same problem. So it's nothing new.
But is the United States in a state of distress? Should the flag be flying upside down? Is it?
Well,
recession and homeless and all of this. I'm asking.
Well,
and this is a live television show. If you want to call in and you want to comment, come on.
Well, I don't know if it should be flown upside down, but we have to acknowledge what's going on.
We're talking about the Feds just went up on interest rate. But go ahead.
We should address these issues.
Okay.
Our political leaders. The bottom line is the climate. They don't care.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm gonna just call out the Republican Party is just inhumane. They're inhumane. They don't care about people. They care about getting their own pockets filled. They for the very rich, the 1%. So
the 1%ers, the world order,
the elite. So basically, bottom line is, is some some elected officials care, and then others in the Republican Party are under peer pressure.
Okay.
But this is America, the land of the free. You should be able to represent how you want to, but you shouldn't disrespect the flag because you're living in this country.
Right.
You have a better life because you're here now.
Okay.
How you choose to live your life, whether you want to be rich, middle class, or poor, that's your choice on how you want to educate yourself in life to provide yourself a better future. So you should never desecrate the flag by turning it upside down, because if that's the case, go move out of the country. Move to Canada, go to Mexico, go to China, go wherever you want.
So United States they do a lot to their people.
They know, but of course.
Vietnam, we should have never been in Vietnam. But Muhammad Ali took the right stance.
It's the government. They're out for themselves, so you should be out there for yourself. Like, you chose to do whatever you chose for a living, right? As well as you.
Okay.
That's our right as Americans, is we want to live how we want to live.
Okay. And I got to get David in there. David, come on and get on the conversation, brother. Is the United States right for sending all of this money to the Ukraine, and we have all type of issues going on in the United States of America? I don't understand.
Again, like I said, United States been doing this for a while, and they're gonna continue to do it.
Okay.
But domestically here, they seem to be numb in regards to the problems here. It's just that simple. I mean, the poor getting poor and the rich getting richer. That's the bottom line. We're in a capitalistic society, and you talk about people trying to better themselves and this and that. But I mean, you look at the school system. How much money is appropriated to different areas? Undoubtedly, is unfair.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
it's not going to get fair.
Okay.
Because of the power structure.
Got you.
But
let me say something to people right now. This is a live television show. If you have comments, if you disagree, you don't agree, you know what? Call in the 312-738 1845. But you know what? Seemed like we ain't gonna come to no agreement on that, but maybe somebody out there that's looking at TV land got a different view. I'm not gonna talk about Kanye West. I know what somebody's thinking, but
I do have a question for you. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to interrupt. But you say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. The rich are doing whatever they need to do to continue making more money. for
But how
themselves.
did they get there,
let me
though?
finish. Let me finish. So, but the poor, because they're doing what they need to do to make more money, to keep the money with themselves. But when it comes to the poor, if you anywhere you go,
wait a minute, you taking over my show. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. But anywhere
Okay.
you go, you go to the mall, grocery store, anywhere. All you see is not hiring signs, and nobody wants to go apply for a job. True, it's only minimum wage is what, like $18 an hour? But $18 an hour is better than nothing, sitting at home doing nothing and not making nothing of yourself.
Hold on for a second. Go ahead, and
this
leave me,
country-
please, and we got to get to the next subject.
This
now,
country
okay?
has gotten lazy. The only thing, politics are politics. The only thing I don't like about what Biden did was he was granting all this money, this PPP loans, this $500 a month, just sitting house. Even Lori Lightfoot was doing that.
We're getting off track.
No, I'm just talking about
Okay.
they're not doing nothing to better themselves.
I got you. Okay, and you know what? For people out there that's looking, the Supreme Court, they're considering eliminating the quota system. What is the quota system? Okay, quota system is, I did my research, is, when you work for a company, you own a company, and they have to hire a certain amount of minorities. Okay, it's you go to college, and you have to let a certain amount of blacks in, and you know what? Is it time to eliminate the quota system of hiring and giving contracts? Like Martin Luther King said, I forgot what he said. That just came out. But is it time to end the quota system where you have a certain amount of blacks and Latinos, and you let a certain amount of blacks and Latinos into colleges like Yale or something like that, because you have enough? Is it time to end that?
No.
That's what the Supreme Court is talking about.
No, do not end that. If you end this, you're going to take us minorities back 50 years. Because
Okay.
now companies don't have to hire 20% blacks and 10% Latinos or whatever the quota is.
Damn, you don't want to make America great again.
No, I want
I'm
the
just
quota
joking.
system though. I think it benefits everybody. I think it benefits everybody because everybody get a chance to make profit if they choose to want to make profit. It shouldn't be solely based on like Caucasians. I think it should be equally shared.
These pictures are in folder B. That's where these pictures are located in folder B. And I'd like to ask you, Lynn, do you think that it is time to end the quota system where you're hiring a certain amount of blacks, certain part of Latinos? Do you think that we have equality in the United States? Is it polarized? And why not? Why not?
Basically, I don't like that term.
Quota.
Yeah, the quota system.
I'm using the wrong term? Okay.
No, well, I mean, that's what it is. But to be fair and be equitable, if you want your business to reflect society,
Let me say something real.
only
Let me say
make- hold
something
on, it only
real.
makes
Hold on for
sense.
one quick. The pictures are in folder B for the people back there, but go ahead.
Yeah, it only makes sense. I mean, you look at your demographics, you look at what city, state, and whatever you're in, you would think you would want to have a diverse workforce.
Exactly.
Forget the quota bullshit.
Okay.
Have diversity, inclusion. Women, blacks, whites, Asian, whatever this country is made up of that populace, include those. Your company is only going to get better.
Okay.
But
Okay.
not being inclusive, you limiting your capacity.
Got you.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
I gotta ask both of you.
So,
I gotta ask both of you.
so
Hey,
would
wait,
it sound
wait,
better?
wait,
I'm sorry.
wait,
I just
wait.
want to get this quick point out.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Instead of saying quota, would it sound better as checks and balances opposed to a quota?
I would
the
say
wording?
I
Is-
just
is
say
what it
diverse.
was.
You have to be diverse.
My qu-
I agree.
When they put the portfolio up, what did they say? We have a diversity,
Yes.
right?
Okay, so let's call her back.
Pretty much, you know.
Guess he didn't call back. You know what? My question is to you both of you. If you own the company, don't you think you ought to be able to hire whoever you want to hire?
No.
You don't. Why not?
Well, if you own a
You
company,
built the company.
If
Okay.
you own a company, you got a board, right? So other people have say so in your company, and it's not a dictatorship.
I'm saying if you're the sole. Well, let me change. If you're the sole owner without a corporation, don't you think that you have a right to hire whoever you want to hire?
I mean, you do, but then if you go into a store and you see only one nationality in there, your other nationalities aren't going to be inclined to want to shop there. Because if you're a store in the middle of the West Side, but all you have is all Indians working there or all white people, are you going to want to go shopping there? No, you want to go shop where you see Latinos working, you see black people, you see Indian. Where I shop, I want to see a mixture of everybody. Because in this day and age, it shouldn't be just one nationality working in Target and another one in Walmart. It should be a blend of everybody.
Right.
Lynn, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Lynn, if you have your own business that you started from scratch, okay, you started, it's a sole proprietorship. You owned it, okay? It's not a corporation. You make the decision. Don't you have the right to hire who you want to hire?
Yes, I do have the right to hire who I want.
Okay.
But what is my mindset? What is my goal? What is my passion? To make money? No, I want to see. Again, I want to see my psyche, how I was raised. I want to see diversity.
Okay.
I want to see males, females, Asians, gay, whoever. I will hire just about anyone who's qualified to work for me. And again, if they're not qualified, how can I help them get qualified? How can my company help them get to that point? You see what I'm saying? Example. I was working for a company, and we had a summer jobs program for young kids. And it was in the predominantly African-American neighborhood, one of the poorest areas. Mind you, the people that were hiring was African-American.
Okay.
Majority of the kids came in was African-American. So they were interviewing for the job. 14, 15, 16-year-olds. How many 14, 15, 16-year-olds are even job ready for an interview? You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't at the beginning in the interviewing process, but I kept seeing these kids go out the door, some with tears in their eyes. So I asked the director, what's going on here? I said, I'm seeing kids walking out the door, they crying. So he says, well, they're not dressed properly. I said, hold on. These are our kids. If we don't teach them, who will?
That's true.
Yes.
If we don't hire them, who will? I said, you are a manager. And I challenged him. I said, you are a manager. You are running this institution here, locally.
Yeah.
How can you help this community? How can you help these kids? What toolage do we need to do to get them job ready?
Yes.
Change this whole mindset.
Got you. Now, you know what? There was pictures in C, folder C. There was a big issue that went on. And politically, they're going to be talking about this during the election. Roe versus Wade was reversed. It gives each state the right to decide, to make the decision whether abortion will be legal or it will be illegal. And I want to ask both of
the
you.
question, will it stay legal?
No, I'm talking about in your state.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay,
saying. Will it stay legal? The majority of states it is illegal.
And I would like to know what is your both of your opinion about the Supreme Court giving the states each the opportunity to decide for themselves whether abortion is good, bad, wrong, or right.
I think abortions are good for our society. If the government is funding the abortions, I think they should be in control of saying yay or nay. Because, in cases of rape and incest, or just rape, somebody took advantage of you and did something to you against your will. And now you're telling me, like, for particular states, I can't have an abortion, so I gotta have this baby that I never wanted. I think that's wrong. I think it should be a woman's choice to have an abortion or not.
Okay. And what did you think about
Well, I think
the reversal by the Supreme Court?
Well, I think the states should have control over that because they basically, it's in their face.
But isn't it funded by the government?
Yes,
By the United States?
It's funded by the federal government.
So if it's funded by the United States, it should be yes all the way across the board. If
Well, you
you
talking
want
about the
abortion.
Supreme Court? It should be yes.
No,
across
I'm
the
talking
board.
about the government pays for.
Yeah, well,
for the
yeah, it
medical.
should be. Yeah.
So
yeah.
this should be yes. If you want to have an abortion, man, okay, we'll get it. If you want to have the baby, then so be it. You have that baby.
Okay, now I have a
But I don't. Let me just get this point. In these decisions, you basically having all males make a decision for female. That's ludicrous.
No, it should be a equal panel,
Yeah.
men and women.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know what? But y'all want it both ways. I would like to ask both of you, and then this is a live television show. You're looking at the Underground Railroad television show, and this will be on YouTube. Okay, but I would like to ask both of you, if you shoot a woman and she has a fetus in her stomach, her uterus, maybe I'm saying it wrong, I'm not no biology thing, I'm gonna say stomach, and you kill that baby, that baby is dead, and the woman is dead, do you know you get 2 murder charges?
You should.
Do you think that's justified?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the original question then. If a woman goes to abort a baby that's kicking around, is that not murder? You just said, because both of you just, both of you just made the
Right,
statement,
absolutely.
if you shoot a woman and she has a baby inside her stomach, you will get double murder for that. So, what are y'all talking about? I mean, it's like y'all contradicting yourself to a certain
No,
degree.
not
You got to,
nobody's
because
contradicting.
that is a violent act.
Exactly.
Okay.
Perpetrated on that
Abortion is not a
individual.
violent act of killing a
That's a medical procedure.
That's not violent.
And also it's a certain time frame in which you can get an abortion.
Okay, that's not violent.
So no.
There's no violence, but it's violent to. I would get 2 charges if I kill a woman and the baby in there.
And why?
But
why would you get 2 charges?
that's the law.
Okay.
That's the law.
But you gotta look at it.
But y'all are saying that it's okay.
But no. Hold on. What law is it? What is it saying? Yeah, you're gonna get 2. What is the charge for you if you shoot and kill this woman?
But listen, even before that, you as a man, you slept with the woman, right? You slept with the woman unprotected. So once you shot inside her, you waived everything to her to whether to have the baby or not. It's no
You
longer
giving your
up to you.
Y'all want it both ways.
You give consent for that woman to have that
Y'all want it both ways. Y'all want it both ways because y'all agree where if a woman got shot and it was a baby, it would be a charge for killing the baby and the woman. Y'all want it both
But
ways.
it's inside of her. It's a woman's choice. The man's shot is when does the baby become conceived? After like 3 months? Was it 3-4 months? If you do it within 30 days, it's not a baby. It's just an egg that's forming.
You know, my
into a
friend.
human
You
being.
know what? My friend Giselle McKenzie has a show called Mystic Vibes, and Elmer Lucas has a show, and they play all type of music. And it's a song that comes to my mind by Bob Marley, "Murder She Wrote." I wish I had that. So y'all agree. Whereas if a woman gets shot and the baby is killed, it should be 2 charges. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
But if the woman does it and kills the baby, there should be no
If she
consequence.
killing it with
Well,
a gun.
okay.
that's
question. So if a woman gets raped, and obviously the guy's not using protection, and he shoots in her, and then she decides to abort the baby, she didn't choose to have that baby. It
she
was done to her,
justified?
and it was done against her will. So should she face charges for that? Because that man raped her, and then she got pregnant?
No, this is a different circumstance.
No, because it's still life
That's
and
a
death.
different circumstance.
No, it ain't. It's still life
That's a
and
different
death.
circumstance.
No, it's not.
The basis
How
for
different? How
abortion, yeah,
different is
exactly.
it? How different is it?
Why? Because there was something traumatic, and something may have been violent.
Well, you
that,
know,
that
okay,
happened
question.
But again,
to that lady for the lady to
but
get
you don't know.
impregnated.
Okay, question.
Like he said,
Question, real quick.
Rape.
I'm sorry.
you don't know what situation happened.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
So
come on.
so what about this? So the man wears protection and has sex with the woman, and the condom busts. Obviously, he wore a condom, and she approved the condom because they didn't want a baby to be birthed because maybe they're not financially ready for a child. It's all about fun for the night.
You just gave me a teaching lesson. I'm gonna give a little teaching lesson to people. 2 women out there that are laying down with a man that you are not married to. That man does not respect you and love you like he says he did. If he did, he will make you his wife. Okay, as a Muslim, I have to say that. It's for marriage, not for boyfriend, girlfriend. But if you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in the Torah, you don't believe in Ejel, and you a heathen,
I
not
have to
every
disagree
woman-
with
your
you
right.
on that.
You have a right to
I
believe.
have
You
to
have a right to
disagree
believe
with you
what
on
you
that.
want to believe.
No.
But all women are
you
not
have people.
meant to be mothers.
This is a teaching moment, but go ahead.
You have male and female who love each other dearly.
Do they really?
Well, hey,
No, that's
Do they
not
really?
true.
So you would
they
say.
may.
No.
So you would say. I'm going off cue. You would say. Sexual intercourse is not for marriage. Just go ahead and sex slide the family stones. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. That's what both of y'all would say. I got it. I understand. I understand.
I mean, how many times?
mean,
how
we're
many
not
times
living
have
in a
people?
perfect world.
How many
I
times have
understand.
people went to the club, got intoxicated, and had sex unprotected?
Clifton.
That happens
You know
regularly.
what I
That
understand?
happens regularly.
You know what I understand?
I mean, you're not clear-minded.
That's what y'all theology
I'm
teaches
not
y'all.
gonna-
No,
I'm not gonna-
It's
I'm
just
not gonna sit
everything is
here.
in black and white. Some things are
I'm
shaded
not
gray.
gonna sit here
So, because
and be naive.
they
thing
had a
naive
one-night stand, they should
that
raise the baby.
People not gonna have sex before
But
marriage.
you saying they should? Okay.
I
but
didn't
go
say
ahead.
they should. I'm
Okay.
just saying they gonna have sex.
But they should, right?
I'm based on our
But they
society.
should-
What's
they should,
going on?
right?
They should what?
They should have sex.
I didn't say they should.
I'm asking.
I said they are gonna have sex.
Yeah.
But I'm asking.
They are.
I can't answer that for them. You got to talk to them. But what I'm saying is, we live in a realistic world that I know people having sex.
Yeah.
They are not married.
For all praises due to Allah. Yes.
In this time and age,
I didn't mean to make this a
it's
religious
already,
set.
hold on, statistically already is telling you
Mm-hmm.
over 50% or 57% of men and women are not even looking to get married.
This is good. This
They're
is
not
good.
looking to have kids with
I'm
each
not
other.
saying it's
I'm asking.
good.
This is good.
You saying it's
I'm
good.
asking. Is
As
it good?
a Muslim, you saying it's good.
It's good.
You applauding it.
I'm saying.
Are you applauding
I'm being
it?
animated, of course.
No,
not.
no. So what I'm saying is, it is not impossible for a male and female to fall in love and love each other and still have a kid.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.
And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to